Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Check my outfit, bitch. I love this fluffy, I don't know what it is. It's not a shirt, volim ovo krznenu duksericu. Bitch, zakopčala sam se do vrata. Ovo je sve od pudara. Only drawback is I don't like when it's turtleneck. Cause see, it's my powder, my foundation, it's all over it. Anyways, we got the big hoops, bitch. You know what that means? We are that baddie and we're ready to expose some bitches. Bukvalno vrijeme je da ekspoziramo bitches. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Let me think. I know I did. Anyways, as you guys know, I was in a relationship in October, from October 2021 till December 2021. Bitch. And I never had that closure, so I'm gonna expose my toxic ex. Bukvalno u ovom videu, da li ste kada imali toksičnog bivšeg? Ja znam da ja jesam, tako da vrijeme da ga ekspoziramo, jer jednostavno to zaslužuje. Because nobody plays with this baddie and gets away with it. So, I'm coming after everybody. I don't give a shit, bitch. Anyways, let me start. So, I met him on some stupid ass dating app, which they all suck. Let's be honest. All of them want just sex. Nothing else, or nothing serious, or oh, I don't know what I searched for, nothing serious. Fuck you, bitch. I deserve the best, and I want a relationship, something that's gonna last, somebody who's gonna take care of me. Anyways, this guy first messaged me and came up to me, and he was like, oh my gosh, love my hoops. Hold your horses, bitch. Anyways, he messaged me, and first of all, I should have seen the red flags. He was flirting in a way where everything was sexual. And he was really hot, though, I gotta say. And he was really pretty. But for me, that's not what turns me on. For me, when somebody wants to commit, that's hot for me. Bukvalno, svi muškarci koji se javljaju, on samo hoće ili seks ili nešto za jednu noć, bukvalno fuj, ne bih nikad, niko ne može imati ovu kraljicu. I tako sam upadala jednog i trebala sam znati crvenu red flags, jer je sve pričao prvo seksualno, ali bukvalno mene to ne privlači. Meni to kad neko piše, to mi je odbojno. Mene privlači kad neko želi da se meni posveti, da mene voli zbog mene i da bude sa mnom. I koji je spreman da mi pruži sve. I ovaj je lik govorio kako bi bilo dobro da živimo zajedno, on je bio iz Hrvatske. I da živimo zajedno, kako će nam biti super, kako je čeka da me upozna. I to me privuklo. And yeah, he's a Leo bitch like me. And even though I love my Leos, this one I hate. Now I see why people... Well, I like Leos friendship-wise, and when I see, yes, bitch, but relationship-wise, Leos are disgusting. Literally, he was so narcissistic. Everything was always about him. Long story short, I could go on for hours. Anyways, we talked for a week, and that was the first time ever a guy has ever talked to me more than a week. Or I have been talking to him, because usually they all want, you know what. And either I, ili im ja dam nogu, or they see they cannot get that with me, so they go find some other little hoe that's easy. Anyways, this kept on going for more than a week. If it goes more than a week, then I'm like, wow, this might be serious. Because I never talk to people more than a week. Or they don't talk to me, because they're bitches. Anyways, and they don't deserve me. Anyways, and we talked every day. Every single day we talked. But, girl, I was so blinded. Thinking back now, I was so stupid. I want to go back in time and give myself one slap to the face to wake up. I don't know what I saw in him. He was really pretty and hot though. And first week he was only talking sexual, which is like, ugh. And I told him I want something more. And yeah, we can talk something more that's not sexual. And he's like, fine. He never really revealed much about himself. I told him everything, because I'm like that. When I get to know somebody and when I feel comfortable around people, I talk out of my ass, basically. I talk everything. Kada se nekom približim I kada se sjećam ugodno s nekim, ja sve pričam. Znači, nema šta nisam pričala. Pričala sam sve kako sam mi ten svoj prijatelj. Pričala sam sve. I sada kada to razmišljam, that's a bad habit of mine. Because like then people are so fake and I tell them everything. No, actually I don't. It depends though, because I know I have a third eye for fake bitches, bitch. Especially after that guy. Before I was blind. I was never in love before, ever. This is the first time I was ever in love and really was into this guy. And I truly felt in love and I felt like on cloud nine. How pathetic. And how blind was I? Like, bitch. Bukvalno, ja sam njega, long story short, he was hot, we talked. Okay, and he one time asked me to be my girlfriend. No, first time I told him like, oh, aren't you my boyfriend? We've been talking for 3 weeks. And he's like, oh, I don't know you. When we meet, then I'll be able to tell for sure. And I was like, okay. And I got cold feet and I kind of like distanced myself. And then he messaged me and when I was like with my girlies and he's like, and I told him I was with my friends. And he was like, did you tell your friends you have the hottest boyfriend? And I'm like, boyfriend? And then that's how we became official. But anyways, like, so pathetic. Like, I was so blinded because I was never in love ever before. Ja nikada prije nisam bila zaljubljena. Nikada nisam osjećala ljubav prema bilo kome osim prema sebi. I ovo je bilo meni bukvalno kao sam na cloud nine. I nisam znala šta. Bukvalno bila sam očarana, bila sam slijepa, da tako se izrazim. Jer sam, zamislite da imate momka i da stalno njemu morate, mislim koji je long distance, i stalno sam ja bila ta koja je prva pisala, koja se prva javljala i uvijek ja sam bila nosač te veze, iskreno. I was the one who was carrying the whole relationship on my back, because if I didn't text him, he wouldn't text me at all. One time I wanted to text him and I didn't text him for like 2-3 days to see how does he miss me. He didn't text me back. Only if I did. And that's a major red flag, and I should have broken up with that motherfucker right there. But I was like blind, and I was like, why aren't you talking to me? I was really a pick-me girl. I cannot. I want to give myself some real hard slap to the reality. I was a pick-me girl. Literally. Like, he didn't text me if I didn't text him. And then after 4 days of not texting each other, because I had my pride, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna text first. And I was like, why aren't you talking to me? And he's like, oh, I was busy. That was always the excuse. Yeah, I'm busy. Like, girl, you cannot be busy. If you love somebody and if you truly care about somebody, listen up. I'm not gonna repeat. If you truly care about somebody, you will find time for that person. Everything else is just lame excuse. Bukvalno, i kada sam ga god ja pitala i kada sam slala poruke i kada sam ga pitala zašto, jer on meni nikad prvi nije slao. I uvijek mu je bio izgovor kao nema vremena za mene. Bukvalno, ako nekog volite, ako vas neko stalo, ako vam je stalo da nekoga, vi ćete uvijek naći vremena za tu osobu, znači nema izgovora. A zašto je teško nekome poslati poruku ili nazvati? Bukvalno jer smo long distance and I asked him to call me at least once a day. And that was a drag for him. He was like, oh, I'm so tired. You're so tired for a mere 3-minute call? Are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna be positive. And that's around the time when I got into my spirituality. So I'm grateful for him, bitch, because I'm spiritually awakened. I have my third eye over here. I'm manifester. I'm a queen. And I know I deserve the best. And that's why he's not in my life anymore. Anyways, but we're getting to that point. Anyways, He only wanted me because of my body, because I know I'm sexy, but like a man. Bukvalno, stalno je pričao, nikad nije ništa govorio o sebi, nikad me ništa nije pitao, mislim, ja sam uvijek govorila sve o sebi, uvijek sam ja ispitivala, ali on me nikad nije pitao šta ja volim ili nešto tako, sve je bilo, ne znam, tako jednostrano s moje strane. I ja sam sve to držala, ne bismo ni pričali ni 5 dana da nisam slala porke. Ja bukvalno kad se zaljubim nekoga, nikad sam se zaljubila, pa ću biti apsinuta i ja stalno šaljem porke. Ali on nikad mi se nije javljao sam, a uvijek možete naći vremena za osobu ako vam je bitno. Uglavnom, i da, još jednom nisam pričala sa njim, zato što on nije htio pričati, onda sam opet prešla preko svog ponosa i opet se ja prva javila. Ali onda je svaka kap prelila čašu kada je bilo vrijeme nove godine Božića, zato što je bilo dobro da ću otići tamo. Još ovo nešto, kad sam ga god ja spomenula, jer ja neću sama tamo ići ko budala da mene neko isfura i da ja odem u grad gdje ne znam nikoga i da mene neko isfura. Već nisam budala. I zato sam ga ja uvijek pitala kada ćemo se vidjeti, kada on želi da se vidimo, a njemu uvijek izgovorio se da sam tako busy i radim puno i ne mogu sada. Ok, kad možeš, ja neću sama dolaziti. I onda tako je bilo kao dogovoreno da ga kada će oko Božića, šta znam. I glavnom, dan prije Božića smo raskinuli. Zato što govno. Jednostavno. Zato što on top of being like not giving me the energy I gave him back, on top of all that, on top of being a liar, he was also a cheater. And we know how we feel about cheaters. Burn them to the ground. Like cheaters are the worst scum ever. Why cheat on somebody like you can just tell them? And I told him that at the beginning of a relationship. If you ever feel like you're not into me anymore, just tell me. But he played me along. We went on FaceTime. We talked after I told him, why don't you call me? You need to do this. Come on. It's like the bare minimum. Anyways, he cheated. I found out through my friend that he was texting other girls and he was saying how he was single and how he is like ready for a relationship. And I was like, I screenshotted everything because like it turned out the girl who was he was sending that to was my friend, but he didn't know that, of course. So she sent me that, of course. Anyways, and yeah, so I caught him in a lie. I was like, I feel really hurt by you, by what you did. And yeah. And he says, oh, what did I do? I swear I didn't cheat. And I was like, really? And just sent him a screenshot. And he was baffled. Like, he didn't know what to say, bitch. Bukvalno, ove varalice, ovi svi momci koji varaju, znači, vi ste odvratni, like, bukvalno skotovi, najgore odroni smeće. Znači, zašto varati nekome i lagati? Jednostavno, ako ne želite više biti s tom djevojkom, s kim god recite, lakše je to nego da neko upevajte. I uglavnom, pronašla sam da je sve te stvari koje meni pisao je drugim djevojkama i da je se javljao i govorio da je kako on single, šta ja znam. I onda je rekao, i smišljao još kao izgovor, ja ga pitao zašto je ovo radio. On kaže, ne znam, izvini, stvarno, pričat ćemo kasnije, kao ono, jer je to bilo kad je bio na poslu. I još nešto mene je okrivio da sam ja njemu previše pisala dok je na poslu, a to je bilo na početku i kao da je njega šef opomenuo zbog mene, ja uopšte nisam znala kod njegovo radno vrijeme, tek kasnije, nakon mjeseca znala i nisam mu toliko pisala, uopšte mu nisam pisala kada je radio, tako da, bitch, on top of he being cheater, liar, he also tried to gaslight me, bitch. Not gonna happen, bitch, because I'm a pro at gaslighting and manipulating. You cannot do that to me, bitch. Because I've been living with my toxic family who tried to gaslight me and who have been gaslighting me my whole life. So you, like, basically, you got the wrong person for that, because I know all about gaslighting, bitch, and I'm a pro at that. Because my family is toxic and they tried to gaslight me my whole life. So, Nice work. Nice try, bitch. Anyways. Oh my gosh, love my hoops. Even though they are dragging my ear, but who cares? Anyways, and then, when he called me after work to see, like, I was willing to give him another chance. Cause, like, he was really sweet. But those guys who act sweet are the worst scum of them all. Bukvalno, ove savje za sve djevojke. Oni likovi koji su se prave s tako cute i da su tako sweet, oni su najgori. Bavimo kod ovih gasera i kod ovih fuckboys, znate šta možete očekivati i znate da je varalica. I odmah znate, ne ulazite s takvim u vezu. A ovako vi što se prave fini i koji kažu, i kad god kažu, I'm a nice guy, they're the worst scum ever. They're liars, they're cheaters, and he was a coward because he never had the courage to tell that to my face. And you won't know what he did on the phone when I attacked. I didn't really attack him. I was calm while everything was unfolding. And he said like, oh, my sister, first of all, he never told me before he had a sister. So I'm 100% sure he lied because he felt embarrassed and I caught him in a big fat lie. Anyways, he lied. He says, my sister, says, yeah, I've been talking to my sister and she says you use some reverse psychology on him. Like, I was using a reverse psychology on him because whenever he said like, oh, I cannot call you, I'm busy, and I said, okay, fine, and I put the smiling emoji, which is like, fine, what can I do? Like, I don't care, literally. Call me or not call me. Don't give a shit. And he said like, I was like, always texting me, and his boss like threatened him, like, girl, that was first day when we first started talking and I didn't even know what you work or where you work or your time. After that, I never texted you during work. Lying snake. Anyways, I threw him in the garbage. Woo! You know, bitch, I don't play around. I was like, bye, motherfucker. I mean, not exactly. And he also lied. He has some other girl that's coming back from college, and it's his high school crush. Bukvalno slagao je da mu se vraća neka njegova simpatija iz prošlosti srednje škole, da su mi se probudili osjećaj za nju i kao da ne može sada biti sa mnom, znači sve vrijeme se poigravao i sa mnom bio vrijeme. Like, bitch, you know, I don't play around. I should have cast him out, but I didn't. I was like, this is bye, you are a liar, garbage, goodbye. And that's why I'm single, and I'm happy, and I'm grateful, honestly, and like, no hard feelings. Trash will always stay trash, and you gotta learn some lessons from the trash. Bukvalno, I don't hold grudges. Meni, drago mi je sve što mi se desi. Malo te čuna, ali ja volim kad me tako ljudi izdaju, kad mi se nešto loše desi. Mada ja to ne bi mi rekla da je loše, bukvalno spasila sam sama sebe, jer sam izgubila sebe u tome. I nikad to se više neću dozvoliti. Ljubav je za jadne i za slabe i to nije za mene. Like, bitch, I love myself, and the only love I need to know is self-love, bitch. Cause, like, I literally got a body and eating disorder because of this bitch. I mean, he didn't tell me that, but I felt like, because he was talking to other girls, and like, he was literally following 10,000 girls on Instagram. Like, bitch. Like, fucking fuckboy. You're just a fuck boy. You're just a fuck boy. I've had enough, boy. Anyways, I don't want to get copyrighted by Dixie. Anyways. So yeah, basically, I had eating disorder because of him, because I felt like, oh, I need to be the skinniest, the baddest. I was never in love before. He was only gonna see me, and I lost 10 kilograms, like, bitch. And I regained that back now, because, like, I was miserable. I literally didn't eat. I would eat, like, 1 chocolate a day, half of chocolate a day. That's everything I eat. And now as you can see, I treat myself good, and I eat a bunch of snacks. And I even bought myself ice cream. And I'm grateful for him because of him, I was awakened spiritually, mentally. I know the spirits, the angels are around me, guiding me, loving me. And they saved me from him. They saved me from him. They they were like, bitch, you blind! Let me open your eyes! Bukvalno, bila sam slijepa i sad su mi oči otvorene, ali ja sam zahvalna svakome ko mi je iko naudio u životu, karma će vas stići, ja se ne igram oko toga, ja ne mogam tražiti o svoje, ne mogam ništa, mene anđeli čuvaju, kogod je meni nešto zloučinio, vratit će se duplo, jer je karma uvijek na mojoj strani. Tako da ja se ne brinem, a i drago mi je, zato što sam naučila lekciju, sada još više ne vjerujem ljudima, sada sam još veća diva i kraljica i sada znam svoju vrijednost i nikada se neću spustiti na takav bijedni nivo. And besides, what could he offer me? He literally lives with his parents. So what, I would go and live with his mommy? No fucking way. If he ain't stable enough to have his own and something to like, that I can look forward to a future with, he ain't worthy, and he really wasn't worthy of the queen, and I was just blind and stupid, but I learned my lesson, cause I don't trust no bitches ever again, and I will never settle for anything less. Remember, girls, it's better to be single than to settling for some shitty ass men that are not worthy. Bukvalno, savjet vaša kraljice, bolje vam je da budete sami i da niste u vezi, nego da budete u vezi sa nekim ko vas ne zaslužuje i ko vas tretira ko krpu. Dok ste vi kraljice zaslužujete, budete tretirana kao kraljica i da mi ugađa, i da me voli, i da mi kupuje. Like, bitch, this was funny. I love when people like hurt me, because like, bitch, I love pain. That sounds weird, but I love it because I learned my lesson. I will never make I never make the same mistakes twice, bitch, ever. So, yeah, thank you. I know you're watching. You're a shitty person, and karma's gonna get you, and I'm a queen, and I don't need you, bitch. I never did. You don't need anybody to be happy. That's what the point of this video. Bukvalno, prestanite tražiti sreću u drugim ljudima, ići u neke veze gdje su toksično i gdje nećete biti sretni, gdje ćete izaći još gore nego što ste prije bili. Jedini ko vas može spasiti ste vi sami sebe i ako sebe volite, nikada nemojte ići u vezu misleći da će vas neko taj spasiti ili nešto što sam ja mislila, like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna move out because of him, from my family, and I'm gonna escape each other, I don't need nobody. I will make my own money, I don't need no man, they're all trash, garbage, thrown away, I literally don't care. You really think a mere human? A mere human can be with the goddess, the perfection that I am. Da li vi stvarno mislite da obični smrtnici mogu biti s ovom božicom, s Afroditom? Ne može. Tako da možete samo jesti moju prašinu. Anyways, love this. I only spread positivity. I mean, this video wasn't negative. I was just expressing how I feel because I never got that closure. And now I did, bitch. Because, ouch, bitch, my earring. That's a drawback of having big. I love. Today when I was in town, this hoop fell out and I was like, oh my gosh. And good thing when I saw it on the floor and I picked it up and I put it back on. Good. Anyways, we are spreading positivity and only positive energy thanks to him. And hurting me, I put on my barrier even more. I put on my self-worth even more, my standards, and I'm not gonna lower them for anybody. I don't care if I'm single for the rest of my life, bitch. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm content. I love myself. I'm a queen and I deserve the best.